Hey, my lovely nobodies. Welcome to all of you beautiful, loving, intuitive, psychic AF nobodies. Those of you who just know what you know, welcome, welcome, welcome to you all. All of you seasoned subscribers, those of you who have been watching me since day one, gang, gang to you. I pray that all love, all support from the universe, that you are tapping into your downloads, that you're getting stronger and stronger. To all of my newbies, if you're watching today, this is the first time you've landed on this channel. It is not by chance. It is completely by design by the universe. You were drawn to the energy of this video. Stay, watch. I feel like something will resonate with you if you feel like you landed on this by accident today, guys. Subscribe to this channel if you have not already, guys. If something resonates with you today, I will say subscribe to this channel. I feel like there is something golden that the spirits, that the universe, that source, that God, whatever you'd like to identify with it as, would like to get across to you today. So I'm excited. Like this video. Again, if it resonates, share it. If you feel like it will resonate with someone that you know, someone that needs this information, send it to them. Y'all, my information will be in the description box of this video, as well as the about section of my channel. If you want a reading from me, that's where it'll be. Follow us on Instagram at lovelyknowbody, and that's, you guys know, it's spelled lovelyknowbody. Follow us, follow us, follow us. I was so compelled to get on today, guys. I've been honestly chilling, relaxing, nurturing, self love, and spending time with people that I love, that I care about. Been spending time with my granddaughters. Just life has been amazing these past couple of weeks, and I just really been honestly chilling, right? Not that I need to explain that to any of you guys, but I'm back. Okay, so happy Wednesday to all of you. It's hump day, middle of the week. We only got a couple more days before you get to that weekend. But I was compelled to get on today. I was on my balcony, and I'm always on my balcony in the morning, in the sun, praying to God, manifesting prayers, affirmations, um, talking about how grateful I am. Every day I say, God, I'm so grateful for my life. I'm so happy for my life. I was on the balcony. Usually that's when God speaks to me very, very clearly because I'm out in the elements. I'm on the open. There's a tree right in front of my balcony. I can almost touch it. It's right there. So I heard Blessed Trinity. Okay. You guys don't know I'm not super religious, but I did grow up in the religious church. And I feel like there are a lot of you that watch that are tied to religion in some way. If you are, this is your reading today. Blessed Trinity. I looked up the words, I did my due diligence. I looked up the words separately because the first thing that my mind went to when I was receiving this spiritual download, because you know how we do as humans, um, I was just like, well, that's so religious. Like for a title for a video that's like very bold. I just know that. Blessed, consecrated, made holy. Trinity represents the Godhead, and according to the religious church, so God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit. Okay, so many, many things came through when I heard Blessed Trinity. The first thing that I heard was, we're gonna do a reading today on 3 sectors of your life. Lovely nobodies. This information is coming from your gang, God, the divine, your ancestors, those that pull up for you from the light. They got something to say. Okay, this is consecrated holy information. Okay, I've already prayed over these cards. I've already prayed over myself. I already prayed over the collective. I Listen, we good. We in the light. We protected. Okay, 3 areas of your life. I heard career and money. We're going to talk about family and health, and then love and romance today. So, the Blessed Trinity, we're going to get blessed information in 3 areas of your life. Also, the Blessed Trinity, when I read that, blessed, again, consecrated by God, made holy, the Trinity, God, Father, the Holy Spirit. Maybe you guys are getting closer, right, to your connection, your alignment with God. Maybe the Trinity symbolizes 3 cooperation partnerships. So maybe you guys are really like, I just heard Jesus take the wheel. There's a lot of religion, and I'm just religious downloads that I'm getting, guys. So if you're here, you're supposed to be watching this video, whether religious or not, because I'm not. So so many messages, cooperation from God. So it's like you are truly taking a step in cooperating with source, the universe, God in your life, your higher self, aligning with yourself. A lot of cooperation. There could be physical cooperation and partnerships sparking off in your life too, lovely nobody. So maybe we're getting into a business partnership. Maybe we're, on a focus group at work or something. Maybe this is something that you and your family are about to do. Maybe you guys are about to take a trip or a friend's trip, something like that. Blessed Trinity, right? It's things that have to do with threes. Honestly, Blessed Trinity is, someone that, and something else came in. I'm trying to get to it. There was another download that was in reference to what I'm saying. Um, Again, there could be somebody here that is dealing with or was dealing with or trying to get out of a third party situation. That could be their blessed Trinity. That maybe meaning there could be a blessing that comes out of a situation that maybe had a third party. I don't know, guys, but we will see. Also, uh another download that I was picking up as I was thinking about this blessed trinity on my balcony is the song just by Justin Bieber. I don't have the rights to the song. It's called Holy. And I'm just gonna like the chorus of the energy of the song that is about somebody who's very young and maybe not as wise as others in love. I just heard young and dumb. There's a line called "Fools Rushing" in the song, but it's like the energy of someone to where maybe outside parties don't feel like, or maybe a part of this person as well doesn't feel like they're ready for commitment. Doesn't really feel like they're ready to take that next step in a relationship. But when I'm with you, everything tells me that it's you. Everything tells me all the feelings that I get, all of like the way that I'm vulnerable and I feel free when I'm around you. It's like it on a level it doesn't make sense that we should get married or that we should go and do this thing. And yes, we may not know what we're doing, but I love you so much. Like I want to marry you. Okay, so that was a lot. The chorus of the song is the way you hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me. It feels so holy, 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 holy. On God, running to the altar like a track star. Can't wait another second because the way you hold me, hold me, hold me, it feels so holy. Okay, this is like track star. I just heard the energy. Some of you may have run track. Maybe you are an athlete. This could be your reading if that resonates with you. Um, Track star, running to the altar like a track star is giving me the energy that somebody could be like running from love, or maybe they have been running from love. Maybe they have been running from making a commitment towards you, lovely nobody, or you them. But somebody is just like getting this urge to come towards you. Okay, that's the messages that I'm getting. I want to get into it. I want to start off this reading today with, we're going to start off overall energy. Again, we're going to talk about 3 sectors of your life, beautiful nobodies. Okay, disclaimer. These messages apply to past, present, and future energy, okay? Do not make a story that fits for you that just does not, okay? If it resonates with you, take it. If it does not resonate with you, leave it for the person that it is for, okay? These tarot, any cards that I pulled, they do not read gender. I'm going to read energies, okay? So you could be a male that I'm talking to and you're showing up in your feminine energy today, okay? Just be open, okay? Open up all your senses when you watch this video, guys. I ask every single one of you when it comes to career and business and money, go ahead and put that thing that whatever this is if this is an idea, if this is what do I do about that job, if you don't have a job, put it on your mind, okay? Because I want to tap into it. If this has to do with if you have an issue with your family or your children or your health or areas of your life where you can improve, like, the tangible places and spaces of your life, put it on your mind. So hopefully spirit will tap into it, right? And then open yourself to your ancestors and your guides being able to communicate with me, right? For you. Okay. When it comes to love and romance, that person, that thing, that situation that's tied to love, put it on your mind right now. Okay. Let's get into this reading. Angels and ancestors, I'm going to use this deck to do an overall energy for this whole entire reading. Okay. So gang. What is the overall message from our angels and ancestors for this Blessed Trinity reading? Blessed Trinity. Blessed Trinity. My nose is already like itching and like doing all the little spidey senses like when spirit tries to. You guys might have been if you guys are tapping into your spirituality and energy, if you guys have been speaking to your ancestors and you get these little, I'm gonna tell you just a few things that I've just known and just for reading people and being in this life just in general. It was the feeling of walking through spider webs, the feeling like something is like tingling your nose but there's nothing there, the feeling like you just literally walked into a spider web, when your face starts to itch, or like my face, my nose, my ears, the frequency raises, changes. That's a lot of times like a way to maybe like just know that there's like maybe something trying to come in. Maybe you guys have been feeling that, and if you have, this is your reading. Okay, so Angels and ancestors, give me one overall message for this reading for these beautiful, lovely nobodies. I really hope what is for you today comes in. Traveler, traveler, move in a new direction. Move in a new direction. So, lovely nobody, we already know that this reading today hugely is going to be a part, and there's even the world in the background, okay? So in career and money, there might be a need to move into a new direction. I don't know if this is you need to move in a new direction of belief to get a thing done that you need to get done with your career and your money and your finances, and or a job choice, a path or a career path, being able to work with somebody to do that, because we can't leave the Trinity out of this. It might take you maybe in business or money to cooperate with someone. Same thing with family, same thing with money. There's a need to move in a new direction with something that's going on in our life. So maybe the way that we've been doing it, Hierophant might show up in the reverse today. Hierophant is a very fixed energy. Moving in a new direction means that we've been doing it. And this world card being here, it's like maybe no matter where we've been in life in an area, we've always done the same thing. We've always moved the same way, so we've always gotten the same result. And what is that called, guys? Insanity. Okay, so maybe God is going to dispel maybe some belief, or Spirit is going to help dispel some belief that maybe you're tied to. Moving in the new direction, maybe with a person or a relationship. Justin Bieber said, "Run into the altar like a track star." Can't wait another second. Okay, maybe somebody's about to move forward in a relationship. Somebody might be coming from your past. This is world here. This could be someone that is from somewhere where you're not. Move in a new direction. All right. Overall energy. Let's just really quickly see what this card says, and we'll get into the actual messages in these three areas of your life, lovely nobodies. I'm so excited to be with y'all today. I love you guys so much. I'm always praying for you guys. Yeah. Traveler, this card says, welcome any opportunities to travel, either to the outer world or to your inner worlds, okay? The Traveler card represents the gypsy spirit within. The opportunity to move in a new direction is coming your way, and ancestral wisdom is encouraging you to welcome it with open arms. Going on a trip is an exciting process because not only do you learn about the world, you can also learn about yourself. This card often comes up when you have a chance to go through a process of awakening and understand even more about the amazing qualities you have to share with the world. Often such journeys can be lonely, but this in itself can teach you that you are never really alone, and your angels and ancestors are there for you. You're so supported. The road you are on may be the road less traveled. Haven't we talked about that? You guys know that that's my favorite poem, The Road Less Traveled, and we're going to talk about it in a second. But this journey is going to be highly beneficial for your emotional and spiritual growth. If it isn't about covering outer distance, it's about covering distance within, and you will be evolving every single moment of it. Remember to keep things simple and to lighten your load, because that will make your journey more enjoyable. You are also being encouraged to see how far you've come and how you've really grown as a person, because this recognition will support you in even going further. And there's a good chance that along the way you'll make new friends who will become companions for a lifetime. Movement, movement, movement is coming into your life. Guys, take the road less traveled. The road less traveled. We talked about that. I've said that's my favorite poem. I think is it Robert Frost? Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler, long I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. It's about having the opportunity to take a path in life, but there's two. There's two, and it talks about how one road is like completely like walk through. You can see the tracks where people have walked. There's a path that's clear where people have walked through, trampled the leaves and the bushes. I can see that path. I can see what's down it. This road is like got weeds. It's kind of grown up. Not many people have gone down that road. And at the end of that poem, he gets to the end, and something about I say this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Like this, know this for your life. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Right? Maybe you guys have been so fixed on an energy in an area or one of these areas of your life, and Spirit is like, listen, it's time to move in a new direction. Even the world is behind me on this map. The world is even behind me. The world is, it's like there's a world that's behind you, lovely nobodies, and there's a world that's in front of you guys. And you guys all have free will, but I think what Spirit is saying for some of you guys, there's been a rising like within you to move in a different path, to move towards someone, to go back towards someone, to go back to school. To there's something here. Okay, so let's just see. Moving in a new direction, lovely nobodies. I'm gonna pull 3 cards from the Light Seers Tarot deck. You guys know this is my favorite deck. Very illustrative. Spirit has always spoken to me through illustration since I was a kid. And this deck is like one that just truly helps me to like read energy more. Not that I need cards at all, because I can read energy crisscross applesauce, eyes closed, hands tied behind my back. But it's a very good illustrated deck. So if you guys are interested in reading tarot for yourself or other people, that is a very good deck to start out with. And then we're going to clarify this reading today with the original tarot deck, the Rider-Waite deck. So that's also a very good deck. That's been around since I think like 1700s. Very good deck. Okay, 3 areas of your life. Spirit, I'm gonna take every card today in the upright because I'm gonna read them both ways if it comes out both ways. Okay, guys. So when it comes to our beautiful, lovely nobodies and career and money, Spirit, what is the overall energy? And career and money for these beautiful, lovely nobodies. What is the overall energy? Let's get into it. 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. Planting that seed, putting in the effort, putting in the work, not being lazy, not taking shortcuts, waiting to see the results of a thing. Okay, so there could be a little anxious waiting energy with career and money. Let's just see. Maybe you've been waiting on something to come in. When it comes to family and health, for these beautiful, lovely nobody, Spirit, what is the overall energy? What is the message? What is the message? What is the message? The world. The world. That is the completion of a cycle. That is the ending of a thing. Okay? That is something that in order to move past, so there's an opportunity. This is the last card in the major arcana, and after that is the Fool, which is the 0 card. Okay? So there's this element of starting over. Or moving forward on a new path with maybe family or maybe with some type of health, or this could be somebody completely transforming their body and completely starting a new path of health and wellness in your life. And then when it comes to love and romance, beautiful, lovely nobodies, what is the message? What is the message, Spirit, for our lovely nobodies when it comes to love and romance in their life? What is one message? The overall message. There we go. The 3 of Pentacles. Blessed Trinity. Threes. The opportunity to come together, okay? Groups. Love and romance. Maybe that love is tied to a friendship connection that you have. Maybe this is a relationship that you dealt with in the past, or maybe someone watching could have dealt with third-party energies before. We will see. All right. So let's start with career and money. Okay, lovely nobody, 7 of Pentacles. You see these pentacles here. It's almost like really planting the seed, but you see how he's watching this plant. It's almost like he planted the seed, right, for this root, for this plant, this tree to grow, and he's just sitting there watching it. Okay, this is a lot about waiting to see the fruits of one's labor. So for some of you, you guys might be in a career or on a career path to where right? You have the knowledge, that you've done the work, that you have the wisdom, that you are dependable, reliable, and loyal. I just heard all 3 of those all together to a area of business and money, or to a level or status of money and or business and or career that you're trying to get to. Okay, for some of you guys, this waiting energy, I just heard God brought me out through waiting. Some of you guys, the waiting energy is I'm pulling heavy on you guys are very concerned about stability. Pentacles do give me very earthy energy, very structured, very stable, very formidable is what I just heard. So for some of you guys, move in a new direction with this waiting energy. I do feel like for some of you guys, understand and know that the practical steps that you are making, inner and in your outer world, because this talk about inner and outer world, to make your life better when it comes to you know, knowledge of business, being organized when it comes to your money, and when it being organized when it comes to how you spend your money, your relationship with money. You really are putting a lot of effort into changing that for your life because you want something stable. And maybe for some of you, it's because you know that you're trying to build something with someone else. You know that you're trying to maybe build a legacy. You're trying to build an empire. Maybe some of you are trying to build up, you know, savings, or maybe some of you guys are trying to start LLCs or businesses, and you trying to really are put your effort into growing and evolving in the area of career. Watch out for getting anxious in this energy. Watch out for becoming very impatient in that energy, because guys, I mean, just to understand, like when you plant a seed, like right now I have cilantro that I planted, and I'm trying to like try this avocado plant, but swear like they will not grow, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong at all. But I'm not gonna give up. So it's almost like I don't expect to see that plant like sprout in 2 days. And this is about the energy. It's like for some of you guys, understand and know that the strides that you're making in business and career, they are going somewhere. They are being seen, they are going noticed, and it will grow. Okay. The Three of Pentacles, I have to look at all three of these, even though these are separate areas of your life, all areas of our life are tied together. Three of Pentacles is here with the Seven of Pentacles, okay? That is 10 of Pentacles. That is ultimate abundance, ultimate familial wealth, building that structure with someone. And in your case, lovely nobody, when it comes to business and career and money, it might require for you to get some type of assistance in an area of business. So if this is your job and you're trying to move up the corporate ladder, do we need some type of mentoring, teaching? Do we need to take a class to get to that next level if we're trying to get to a different position? And it requires like the prerequisite of this position or this job requires that you have this or that. Now you got to go to school and do that, or now you got to get certified in that. Do it, okay? When it comes to this cooperation that you would potentially have, I do feel like, but with this energy, it's like not a really make or break. I feel like it goes without saying that when we put effort into learning more about business and more about finances, this could be really laying out all of your bills and putting in that effort. And maybe you have a significant other that contributes to your bills. Maybe you and your family like all live in one house. This is about laying everything out and everybody kind of like setting a plan. I have a calendar now. I never was like a really organized person, but this might have a lot to do with getting organized in the area of your financial life. I'm just going to really really quickly clarify that Seven of Pentacles for career and money with 2 cards. Let's do that real quick. Look, King of Pentacles, boom, bang, and pow. I just told you when it comes to the area of career, it might take you to cooperate or get help in an area, lovely nobody. And I feel like whatever this is, that this energy to this tapestry, it does give me, first of all, they're weaving a tapestry together. So that's almost like you can come together with somebody and really make yourself more effective, because you're becoming the King of Pentacles. You're showing up as this King of Pentacles energy, meaning that you're very wise. This could be someone that's coming towards you guys that has a lot of knowledge of wealth, a wealth of knowledge when it comes to business and money. Okay, this could be someone that's in the banking industry as well, or maybe the need to get, or maybe if you guys are thinking about wanting to get a loan to start a business or for starting a business. Maybe what Spirit is saying here is that if we're, because it goes without saying that somebody's on the precipice of changing their whole entire financial world here. After this is the zero. I just feel like for some of you guys, go into this new journey knowing that you don't have all the answers. You need help. If you have to, for some of you guys, that King of Pentacles, the way he is sitting in that chair is like, I already have a wealth of knowledge. I already know a lot. I have a lot of information to give. I am a leader. Again, both the reverse side of both of those cards could be someone might be very knowledgeable, but in a way it might be self-sabotaging, or they or you, lovely nobody, could be self-sabotaging in an area because maybe there is more knowledge that you could use or need to get to that next level, and you are in this energy of not being able to absorb information from other people because you're used to being the leader or the know-it-all or having all the knowledge. I'm just saying there's always someone that knows more than you. Tap into that. One more card for that Seven of Pentacles. Oh, just one more card. So many came over. Let me fix it. I saw the Six of Cups. I saw the Page of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. One more card for career and money for these lovely nobodies. The Chariot, forward movement. I'm telling you now, lovely nobody. Look at these cards. I don't even have to tell you guys or teach you guys how to read this. See that? Okay, this guy has planted this seed. He's in the Seven of Pentacles energy year. But clearly, what clarifies that card is that he's moved to the King of Pentacles. He or she or you, you're moving to this King of Pentacles energy. It takes a lot of hard work, but that hard work is going to lead to forward, fast, directional movement to your goal, okay? And the efforts that you put in to wrapping your head around your budget for your day-to-day finances, to putting in that, planting that seed for you to start your business, investing yourself. For some of you guys, this investment might not require your money. If you guys, let's just say, want to start like a social media podcast or platform, there's a lot of effort that you have to put into that. Everybody doesn't have. So for you, time might be your seed that you plant. It's like, ooh, I could take a few more hours out of this, that, or my day to further educate myself or get that business that I want to start. If some of you guys have a side hustle or a side thing that you know how to do, your gifts, you guys know I talk to you about your gifts all the time. Those free things that God gave you, just like you're above average in doing them, right? You're above average in how most people do that thing. Use that, because some of you guys can turn your gift into your talent into a stream of income. So that's for some of you guys. Know that planting your seed is going to lead to longevity. Okay, it is going to, some of you guys are building, and so for some of you guys, you're about to accept or take a position and a job or a company that is going to set you up higher than you ever have been before. This king has fruit all over. Is this grapes? All over. I just heard grapes of wrath. I don't even know what that means. I think that's a book or something from back in the day. I don't know if that resonated with any of you guys, but grapes, maybe grape is your favorite flavor of soap. That's crazy because today I have on purple lipstick, so maybe purple is someone's favorite color. Grapes. I just heard grapes, but anyways, fruitful, abundant. Okay, know that your efforts will lead to your abundance, but part of you getting your abundance in your career and your finances is understanding and knowing that, first of all, you don't know everything. So go seek out and be willing to be the student and getting whatever knowledge that you need to excel your business life, your career life, your money life. Okay, because for a lot of you, the way that you spend money, the way that you see money is hugely about to change. And I feel like it has to do a lot with you choosing to move in a new direction with how you handle your business, your finances, and your money. For some of you guys, you're working jobs that you feel like it's going nowhere. It's like, damn, I've been in this job for, let's see, 7 months. 7 years, hell, 7 weeks for some of you guys, because you get so impatient waiting on results to happen. Okay, this for some of you guys, this is you, like maybe you made an investment and you put money down on something or in a savings account, or invested some money maybe in stocks or Bitcoin or something like that, and you're just waiting to see it, like it's not growing. I'm telling you guys, put in the effort. Again, get the help that you need, seek out the help you need, because a lot of fast forward movement is coming to you in that area. Okay, some of you guys are about to move positions in your job. Some of you guys are about to be able to, again, for those of you that felt like maybe a certain job or position wasn't going or isn't going in the way that you want, something is about to happen. And I feel like it has to do a lot with what you're putting in, right? What you're telling yourself to the universe, the actual practical moves that you're making, because that's pentacles. You're about to be able to move away from that job that doesn't serve you, for some of you. Okay, so that is career and money. Let's move on to family and health. Okay, the world, something ending, an ending of a cycle. And with all of these alchemy symbols in the corner of these cards, I feel like for some of you guys, and with this movement in another direction, traveling to inner and outer worlds, I feel like for some of you guys, there has been a situation with your family members and or friends. For some of you, I'm getting, without even clarifying this, is that some of you guys are really through, I feel, some very challenging experiences. This could have came through the loss of people that we love, people actually leaving our life that we love, people actually, some of these people have transitioned, so some of these people are deceased, through a lot of toil and trouble. Is, I just heard double toil and trouble, and that is, I can't remember what movie what that is from, but I know that's very witchy energy. So for a lot of you guys, maybe you are like a psychic, an intuitive, a healer, you're an empath, you feel other people's energy, you're an alchemist. An alchemy literally is taking something and turning it into something else. I just heard taking something and turn it into gold. Almost like, it's so funny because one of my friends, their nickname is Midas Touch. And it's almost like the energy of like everything you touch turns to gold, okay? So for some of you guys, when it comes to your family, maybe this is a need to kind of like when you go through things with your family. And I'm going to go back to the very beginning download that I got, which was the Blessed Trinity. And I said the Trinity stood for God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit. Particularly with those of you who are single fathers, or if you are a father that is raising your child not with their mother, okay? This is your reading. God the Father, God the Son. I'm tying that together in this family part of this reading, okay? I feel like for some of you guys traveling in a new direction, some of you guys may have moved, okay? And maybe you are having to deal with or take care of a child on your own. Maybe you have moved and your child is not where you moved, and you're having to transition back and forth with how to deal with or take care or still be resourceful to your child or your family. I feel like for some of you guys, it's a very anxious energy because it's very new to you. However, I want you to understand that with this world card, it lets me know that we've done the work, right? Whether it came through trials and tribulations, whether it came through you losing everything, you having to quit something, walk away from something, you've evolved because you learned. And this time on this journey with your family, I feel like things are going to get stronger. We're building stability because it goes without saying that King of Pentacles is there. This is all you guys' reading, okay? So I feel like we have somebody here that is either a matriarch or a patriarch of a family that is really striving to have longevity, have familial wealth again, to have ancestral wisdom, knowledge, and power that they can feed and flow through the next generation, and somebody that's willing to put in the work to do that. They've had troubles. You've had trials and tribulations. You've had to move maybe over and over and over again. You've had to go be in and out with different situations because right before this was the lovers. So for some of you, you could have had a situation with a loved one again to where you had to move and take a new direction, okay? There's something new coming towards you, lovely nobody. So understand that no matter what you see your current moment as, your current life, your current circumstances, I don't care if you're in a brand new house and you ain't got no furniture yet. You need to see it for what it is, because where were you last year? Where were you 6 months ago, right? In the fetal position, crying in a corner when no one was looking, right? So be grateful and thankful for where you are. And even that, it even said that in that Charbel little card. Some of this is about really enjoying the moment, really about seeing where you are. So when it comes to your family and your friends, even with your career and your health, even with your health and your wellness, a lot of you guys are changing your approach. Now, for some of you guys, because I know that the Tower is in this world card, and I'm saying this because Spirit is showing me myself. There are some things when you are ascending, guys, spiritually, physically, whether it comes to the things we put in our bodies. So this is, medicines, vitamins, foods. Spirit is going to, if you have put your hand to the plow of really tapping into your alignment, into your higher self, into becoming better and, all the way around, mind, body, soul, and spirit. Some of the things that you used to eat, when you eat them now, they're just going to taste bad, or you're going to throw up an hour later, or you're going to have like literally the bubble guts. I just heard the bubble guts. You're going to have acid reflux because there's no way that Spirit is going to like be all in. I just heard that song, all the way turned up with you on this journey of spiritual health, wellness, and this well-being, right? This abundant, rich energy of your life, and you still eat the same stuff. It's crazy because even the other day I was reading one of my clients, and like I kept hearing the microwave close and shut and close and shut, and it was like this energy was kind of like, we need to stop microwaving food because there's so much radioactive energy and waves that go through microwave food on top of its process, on top of some ingredients just really were not meant to be put into a microwave, and if they were transformed in some way with maybe things that are not healthy for our bodies. So maybe I'm saying that to say for some of you guys, health and wellness, you're really about to change. Your whole world of health and wellness, what we eat, is about to change. And for some of you guys, it's already been happening because whatever you've been eating, it's been making you sick. And Spirit is like, I'm trying to make you a King of Pentacles, okay? Which is eventually going to lead you to be an Emperor. And this could be a fast-moving energy in your life, but you have to choose the light or the dark in every situation, in every move that you make, okay? So the world with family and with health. Why is the world card there? 10 of Wands. See? So in the area of health, I'm going to just apply this 10 of Wands. Some of you guys have been carrying extra weight. That's literally what this card means. It's carrying a burden, right? That you just need to release. For some of you guys, it is you know, that the cravings that we have. Maybe some of you guys, you have came to a place to where you feel and you have identified that you might be overweight or unhealthy or not as muscular or not as healthy. Maybe some of you guys, when you just run and you jog, like your heart just like you feel like you have heart issues, all these, and I'm just hearing that somebody might have a heart issue here. You've been feeling all this tightness in your chest and things like that. Get healthy, okay? Drop this burden, because some of you guys are carrying this burden. So for some of you guys, you're carrying the burden of your ancestors even when it comes to your world. This is your world. So in the world of family and health, so in the world of health, it's like it's time to be elevated from this belief system. Maybe these things that we have been doing to either not get healthy, okay? Maybe these things that we've been watching. And for some of you guys, you've been watching things that are online, maybe social media, when it comes to how you deal with your family or how you deal with yourself or how you even see yourself. Maybe that has sparked this. So maybe you guys have been seeing all these new different like pages that have healthier food, and you start to make these things and you learn that the healthier whole foods are better for you. For some of you guys, it could be that you scroll through the internet, because the world gives me world wide web energy when I'm talking about things. Even when it comes to things that have to do these pages or these little reels that come up about, to my daughter, like, I'm sorry that I had you at such a young age and I was inexperienced, and things like certain things that some of you guys are watching on social media. Like, I feel like they are having an effect. Maybe you even send this to the person that it applies to when you see these things. I'm seeing that. I feel like there is a way for you to elevate your relationships with your friends and your family, your children, the people who are in your home. And Spirit is saying, like, we've already completed a cycle, whether it worked or whether it didn't work. It's time to do things differently. So for some of you guys, father and son, I'm going to apply that to mother and daughter as well. If you have children, maybe you've been carrying a burden, and maybe that burden, and I said earlier that God might dispel some of your belief systems throughout this reading today, okay? Even with this world card, and she's got that rainbow card, some of you guys have a child that is same sex oriented or that is questioning, or you know that in your heart of hearts, in your soul of souls, that maybe your child is part of the LGBTQ and the other letters community. No disrespect to any one of you, because I'm in it too. Okay. I'm saying that is because I feel like some of you guys know that your child, this is part of their life and it's who they are. You fully know it. Or your child has already shown you this. Some of you guys, even with the alchemy symbols in the corners, it's like you do want to protect them from this, but in a way, it is who they are. And I think some of you guys need to go ahead and understand whether your child is a son or a daughter. Okay. I can understand how a father is very worried and afraid that their son in this world that we live in might be homosexual or non-binary or any of them. Okay, any of them. I understand that. I understand the worry and the stress and the chaos that we could that our kids, right, could experience. But understand that your child is going to become an adult, and I feel like for some of you guys, you're carrying a burden. You're worried about the world, what the world will think. This could be also the rainbow energy. Could be with this 10 of Wands. Some of you guys may have a child that is completely opposite than you, and the way that you're raising them is for you. It is not for them. You're raising them how your parents maybe raised you. You're raising them according to your belief system, and Spirit is already saying, move in a different direction with how you talk to your kids. Are you yelling at them all the time? Are you always trying to change like who they are? When they talk to you, are you always trying to like change and curtail the little statements in the way that they speak? For some of you guys, you're not allowing your children and maybe the people that live in your home, your loved ones, to be who they are. For some of you guys, it's about accepting who you are. I'll use this story as an example. So before my mom died, and honestly, it was the very last time that I saw my mom in North Carolina. You guys don't know I'm from North Carolina, back home, and I went with the person that I was with at the time. And I know that me and my mom had always had like a testy relationship, because like I've always kind of felt like my mom was completely misunderstood me, as a lot of kids do. My entire family is earth signs. My mom, my dad, my sister, all earth signs, Virgos, Capricorns, okay? And I'm little Pisces, little fishy, just in her little fishy nature, just always like going to the next, moving to the next things. And I was always that kind of child in life, always growing up. And I was always misunderstood by my family, because they were more grounded, they were more stable, they were more, let's stay right here, no, let's do it this way, let's be grounded, let's be organized, let's have approach to, when you grow up, you're going to do this. It was very strategic, very streamlined, okay? But I always felt like my mom didn't understand me. So because of that, I feel like I allowed that to cause maybe an unnecessary rift between me and my mom. But movie into commercial. I went home, and this was the last time that I saw her in North Carolina before she died. And I remember leaving, and I'm just like talking about like, God, I just really wish that she just wouldn't be that way, that she would just listen to me, that she just would want to know what's going on in my life. It was all of these things, right? A lot of what I was saying probably was from whatever place I was at in my own life as well. There were valid things that my mom, and me actually did experience that, she had a lot of bearing on. However, I know that the way that I perceived it was hugely part of why I was allowing that distance between me and her to kind of fester. So I remember when I was leaving, we were driving back to Georgia. My friend was like, listen, like, why do you expect your mom to be any different? Like, she is who she is. Like, why are you expecting her to change? And I don't even know if this person even knows this, but if you're watching, like, that has always been profound in my life. That changed my life when you said that to me, because it was almost like a lot of times, guys, we can grow up expecting our kids, our family, our parents to be a certain way, and they are just not. First of all, they were born on a completely different moon and stars that we were. Yes, we grew up in the same family, but we weren't born with the same mojo. We weren't born with the same juice. We were not born with the same sauce. We were not born with the same oomph. Okay, know that. So for some of you guys, and Spirit has shown me these families was like the great granddaddy was a doctor, the granddaddy was a doctor, the daddy was a doctor, the son is a doctor. Great, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's just a doctor. If we really go back, I don't know if all of them wanted to be doctors, and that's all I'm saying. Guys, there might be a need. I'm gonna pull one more card and it just fell. The 5 of Wands. So you got 5 of Wands and 10 of Wands. I feel like for some of you guys, when it comes to family and health, there's something that you've been needing to drop. So when it comes to health and wellness, I will say for a lot of you guys, you have been struggling with cravings. You have been struggling with, maybe being consistent with either getting healthy, going to the gym, going to the doctor's appointments, getting checked out. Maybe some of you guys have been carrying a burden. Maybe you've been feeling something. And I don't know, I just went to the chest area. Maybe you've been feeling something. If you have, this is your reading. Please go and get checked out. There's not information is knowledge is power. Okay, the more information we have, the more opportunity we have to do something about that information and to make that information work whatever way, to be able to manipulate that information. Let's just put it that way. All right, so just know that for your career and your health and for your health and for your family, there's a need to, first of all, you guys are completely elevating. There's a new journey that a lot of you are about to start, either with your family. Maybe you guys just moved into your house, and you and your kids, you just bought a house, you got a new place. If you do are in a new space, it's like, don't bring the old stuff into the new space. Come in with new fresh energy, come in with new fresh perspectives. A lot of you guys, I do know, I understand that parent and Spirit is showing me that parent and child dynamic from like way back in the day, which I don't totally believe in anymore. It's like you gonna do what I say, and this is my house, and this is this. Because I know for a lot of kids, and even for you yourself when you're a child, if you think about it, loving nobody, to have a sense of self identity from a young age is key. And I'm telling you this, guys, because I understand what it's like to grow up misunderstood. Okay. You have the opportunity to change that. There's some type of conflict. Maybe you guys have had a conflict with your kids or your family. I feel like there's time to drop this burden and move on from whatever this happened, because I feel like a lot of people have already learned. And I feel like some of you guys have learned through losing someone. There's an ending right there that it signifies an ending. Okay. So whatever may be going on, and see, fool try to flip over right there. That's the world of food. And I already said, rewind it. I trust my intuition. The card after this is the 0, the Fool. And there it is. It just tried to pop out. I didn't even ask. Spirit's like, by the way, it will lead to a whole new world, okay? I just heard a whole new world, a whole new kingdom. About is this a Little Mermaid? No one to tell us no or where to go. I think that was Little Mermaid. I think that's from the Little Mermaid. Ariel, so you might know an Ariel. They're showing me the girl Halle Bailey. You might have a Halle in your, I don't know. I just saw those energies. Okay. Very free in this new journey, because I feel like for some of you guys, you just realized in the past when it came to your family and how you deal with people in your family, it feels just very rigid. There was a whole lot of chaotic energy, maybe between you and someone, or you and people in your family, or you grew up seeing that and you don't want to live that way. You don't want to raise your kids that way. Use that energy, guys. Drop whatever burden you need to when it comes to your health and when it comes to your family and the people that you deal with in your family, and move on, right? Move on. Move past it. Move through it, okay? Because there's been a lot of conflict before, okay? So, and for some of you guys, that King of Pentacles is sitting there giving me this very stable energy. So there could be someone here that is a very rigid father or mother, and your child maybe want to be open with you, but they're conflicted in coming towards you, or they're conflicted in being their own selves around you. And I'm flipping this because I feel like Spirit is allowing me to speak from the I feel like somebody is here with a child, and you know that your child, and I just heard is questioning, like, same sex, some type of energy, a free, this is like a free will kid that I feel. And I feel like Spirit is allowing me to speak on the behalf of this child because I've been this child, right? I just told you I was in this community. I'm in this community as well, growing up as a misunderstood kid. So I had spirituality and like this as well going on in my life. So from this perspective of this child, I feel like if somebody's parent would allow them to just be open to being who they are. So meaning there could be a father or mother here, you very particular with how your kids speak. So the way that they talk to you, always trying to correct what they say or trying to change. I'm just getting this very correcting energy. And what I'm saying is I'm not saying that your kid is afraid of you, but they are afraid to be themselves around you. And you're chipping away at that by continuing to be that way with them. So meaning the way, let's just say the way that you kind of like try to cookie cut or change their sentences and how they speak to you or how they said or responded to something, that fuels their energy of not wanting to come towards you with their sexuality or even asking you questions about it, right? It's like you put up a wall immediately when you judge them because you try to change them. Okay? Don't do that. All right, let's move to love. Three of Pentacles. When it comes to love and romance, Three of Pentacles. Partnerships, cooperation. Why is the Three of Pentacles there when it comes to lovely nobodies and romance and love and offer? Okay, so for some of you guys, there could be an opportunity coming towards you. The Knight of Wands. Somebody is about to shoot they shot, and I just heard it. I felt it, like my whole like tummy just leaped. Is somebody coming for me? Maybe, I don't know. You might be watching like sneak dipping on me right now, trying to pull up. Okay, shoot your shot. That's all I can say. I'm at this point in my life. Shoot your shot, ladies and gentlemen. With whatever in life, when it comes to career, shoot your shot. Move in a new direction. Don't be afraid to. When it comes to family love, shoot your shot. Don't be afraid to just flip the script and change. And for some of you guys in love and romance, somebody is coming towards you. You see, first of all, you're showing from a very stable energy when it comes to love and romance. Lovely nobody. Okay? Somebody might be coming into your life to spark up your life because I feel like whoever this is, it's a very young, very impulsive, very action-oriented energy coming towards you in love and romance. And I do feel like somebody is coming up towards you under the guise of being your friend or maybe, and I just literally heard your F buddy. I don't listen. I don't know who this person is, but I do get I just heard that Chris Brown song "New Flame." There could be one only you, and God could never make two. I know you came here with your crew, but but I promise you that it feels like it's just us two. Listen. And it goes back to that holy, 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 holy song. It's like no matter like what people around us say or are looking at or what they perceive about us, like I F with you real heavy. Like I love your energy. Your energy is so captivating. It's so magnetic. There's somebody here, lovely nobody, that I feel wants to make moves towards you, or you want to make moves towards. But I do feel like one of the energy of one of you is very scattered because there's pentacles and there's wands here, and what I feel like is like there's someone that feels like they want to make a move towards you, towards something stable. I just don't know if somebody is completely sure if either you or it could be someone that wants to come towards you, and I'm not going to say they're a player, but they have options, right? They're dating, right? Or they're single and they just have options. And what I'm saying is like there's somebody here that feels like, ooh, I want to make her like my main option. But then there's this other energy to where it's like somebody realizes that coming towards someone might solidify something. So again, it's like somebody that might be a little afraid of commitment to begin with, or coming towards you, lovely nobodies. I do feel with this Page of Pentacles energy, maybe you met this person is in business, or you're tied to this person in business or through work. Honestly, can't go without saying that King of Pentacles, there's a Page of Pentacles here as well. So with that whole father and son, that's reconfirmed on what I said, the whole Blessed Trinity thing, Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. It's almost like somebody has a child, it could be single, and you're a single parent, and you're looking for someone that could assist in raising your family, helping you raise your child, helping you to be that other energy that a child would need in their life, right? So if you're a single father, you know that your child needs a feminine energy in your life who is stable, someone that who isn't, because this Ten of Wands gives me the energy that somebody probably has dealt with people who were chaotic, someone that they never would want around. Some of you guys are baby mothers, like you don't even, you wish they weren't your baby mothers, and I just heard that. Whether, or baby fathers. Some of you guys like hate that the person that you had a child with is the person you had a child with. That's neither here nor there. I do feel like somebody wants to make sure that anybody that I bring around my child that will assist me in raising them is a stable person, is a very organized person. However, I feel like whoever that is so the person with the child, the single parent. I don't know if you're as stable as you. It's like you want someone stable, but you're not sure if you want to like, you know, be committed to this person, right? So I do feel like there's this confusion energy, to maybe wanting to move forward in love or romance with someone. For some of you guys, I do feel like there could be this very new energy coming if you are already in a relationship, because it goes without saying that there's already a partnership that exists here. I do feel lovely. Nobody said. For some of you guys, there might be the opportunity here with the person that you love, or if you're in a romantic partnership with someone, to kind of spice things up a bit. I feel like moving a new direction is maybe things are starting to get a little bit stale in your relationship, possibly. And if you feel that way, I feel like there's many, many things, because the King of Pentacles gets the knowledge, the Seven of Pentacles puts the effort towards. The world is completely ending and completing a cycle and changing. So again, I feel like there's something different we need to change if you are in a relationship. I don't know if this is like redecorate your bedroom, the space that you spend your most intimate time in. Redecorate your space. I don't know if this is you guys need to take a little vacation. And it's crazy because before I heard this, I grabbed my, so I was about to start this reading, and you guys, this stone you guys have seen in my readings before, but I call her Star. She's a pink rose quartz that I literally mined myself at the Hog Mine in LaGrange, Georgia. But before the reading, I was like, Star wants to come to the reading. Like, that's the name of this stone. And as I picked her up, I just heard "When You Wish Upon a Star," and that's like when Walt Disney opens and closes. I think that they play that at the very end. I remember being at Disney World, and I stayed all the way till they closed. I stayed from open till close one day. We took my daughter when I didn't when she was very young, and they played that end of the day. So maybe Walt Disney resonates with you guys in some way, or Disney World. But I do feel like there is a person that wants this, like, with this Knight of Wands here and me thinking about Star, there is someone that, I'm just gonna be real, lovely nobody's. Whoever this is, I feel like it's a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, possibly. I'm getting that someone likes the look of a good stable relationship, but never really put that effort into it being, or maybe this person feels like they don't, or they're not ready, or they don't know enough. It's like somebody, it's self-sabotage, really. It honestly is. Like they're ready to be stable, because it's almost like the energy of someone that maybe in the past, it's like, I want a sexy, handsome man, or I want her to be fine, and I want her body to be like this, or I want her to have this much knowledge, or her to have whatever, all right? But this person like the look of it more than it actually being that. So maybe someone grew up in a family where things look good, but they were not good behind the scenes, and that's something that I feel like needs to be tapped to in your love life, loving nobody, because I'm pulling that energy. So either we have somebody that's coming towards you that wants to, they want to be in a relationship. I don't care what they say, if they're lying, like, and this is why I feel like they're hiding. So whoever this is, I feel like they have a Taurus moon. Okay, if you guys are into birth charts and things like that, they give me a Taurus moon. Like somebody has like this behind the scenes. There's a very sick, because the moon is what's behind the scenes, very behind the scenes. It's like I show up like a Knight of Wands, like I'm ready to take action, I'm ready to have fun, I'm ready to turn up, I'm ready to party, I want a gang of bad bitches. This is literally what I just heard, a gang of bad bitches, or a gang of bad dudes, or whatever this is. But somebody really doesn't want that, right? They appear, and because this is easy, this is comfort zone. So for a lot of you guys, moving a different direction, I feel like heavily out of your comfort zone is where we need to be, okay? When it comes to love, get out of your comfort zone, because I feel like for some of you guys, there's someone, and even with this world card here and the world behind me and the world on this card, that's 3 times the blessed Trinity. Wherever in the world you want to move, you want to travel to, where go there, do it. Because for some of you guys, it's like putting these ideas out, maybe to go travel and go do a thing, and then we never do it, okay? Or it never happens, or we figure out some way to like talk ourselves or self sabotage our way out of like really going towards and going to the places that we want in life. The world is here too many times in this card. So for a lot of you guys, your whole world is about to change when it comes to money, when it comes to family, when it comes to love. For some of you guys, if you do not change your rigid belief system when it comes to the people that you love, especially people who are not like you, especially people who don't identify sexually how you do, that's coming up heavy in the family sector. It's up to you whether you want to move in a new direction. But I feel like for some of you guys, your rigid belief system is really going to taint somebody's growth process. It's really going to taint their relationship with you. It's going to taint it completely. And I feel like for some of you, you know that. So moving in a new direction in that way. When it comes to your business and your finances, I feel like there's a lot of forward movement coming from your efforts, lovely nobody. A lot of forward movement coming to you to be able to get what you want in business and keep it and make it multiply. The King of Pentacles has familial wealth. He's got a nest egg built up. He has savings or he has investments. He has so many properties. He has hand in this business, hand in that business, hand in that business. So for a lot of you guys, that's attainable for you. Figure out how to organize that. Get the help that you need. For some of you guys, you need a financial advisor. For some of you guys, you know, some of your family members have really great business knowledge. Use them. For some of you guys, you got people that work in the company that you are already working in with or in an area of business that you already know these people. Reach out to these people, okay? For some of you guys, I feel like there is this huge heaviness. We're carrying this burden of like not wanting to like, I want to change in my life. I want a thing to happen in my career, my this, my that. But I don't want to go ask them. I don't want to be the first one. I don't want to make them look like that's ego and that is self-sabotaging, lovely nobodies. So this is the blessed Trinity. Like it just came out as that today. So guys, for whatever is going on in your life, be guided by threes. Just know that. Be guided by the number 3. I feel like threes will guide you. I have 7, 21. I have 3. 7 times 3 is 21. That's crazy. It's alignment. Multiplying it. So you hear it, and that's multiplication. 7 times 3. 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, and the world is 21. Right? So if you plant a seed and you cooperate and you get all the knowledge that you need, you put the service in and the work in where you need to, you put your effort and your time in the areas that you need to, it is going to change your entire world. It's going to multiply in a level of elevation for you. Okay? You guys have the choice of what area in your life this is in, because I feel like somebody has the magic, the juice, the sauce to change all 3 of these areas in your life just with a few things that you will do, right? Just with you releasing your identity, your attachment to whatever outcome that, right? You thought the plant was going to grow in 2 weeks. It's going to take 3 weeks or, longer than you thought. So what? Like, the waiting is the journey, and how you go through that waiting has a lot of effect on the rest of these areas of your life, right? When it comes to your family, what can you just do? What can you just say? What some of you guys consider friends as family, okay? What can you do? Because I feel like there's a handshake that needs to happen between 2 parties here. There's somebody that maybe hasn't talked to someone in a long time, or maybe the dynamic between you and a family member or a friend has not been the same in a long time. There's an opportunity to change that, but you allow your free will and you allowing this chaos and confusion of mind to get in the way. And then when it comes to love, there is somebody coming towards you with an offer, lovely nobody, or you want to go towards somebody with an offer, but somebody here keeps telling themselves like, I don't know how to be a boyfriend or a girlfriend or stable. And it's just like, where did you learn that? For some of you, it was your parents. Okay. Some of you don't take yourself seriously, but you expect other people to when it comes to love and relationships. And how can you? That doesn't make sense. Okay. I'm going to stop there. I could keep talking to you guys all day because I love you guys so much. Lovely nobodies. These are the messages that I have for your career and your money, for your family and your health, and for your love and romance areas of your life. The Blessed Trinity for today. If any of these messages resonated with you and it is your story, it is your thing, it's your person, if that song resonated with you, if anything resonated with you in this reading today, that's how you know it's for you. That's how you know you should trust in spirit that I don't know any of you. And anything that I said makes sense. That's how you know the spirit and the energy around you is available to you. Use your downloads. Use your senses. Anything that you would not normally see, hear, think, taste, smell, or just know, usually a download. Take your free will and use them or not. but I feel like they will make your life more effective if you do. Okay, I love all of you. I thank you so much for watching today, and until the next video, lovely nobody out. Have a really great day, guys.